Hello and welcome to B&D. Please like, comment, share, subscribe, and hit the little bell for your notifications. Meow. Hello. Just in case you can't guess, I actually did this after I did the last video. Because I'm still in the same. So, as I said, I've had, frankly, a really bad winter. When I mean really bad, that things didn't go very well over winter. I became immensely cold and I couldn't be bothered to cook a lot. So I didn't end up eating very much over the coldest bits of winter. I just didn't have the energy because all my energy was going from the food I was eating to keeping warm. So I spent a lot of time in bed because it has two duvet covers at home, and I didn't really go anywhere very much. If I managed to get up and it was warm enough to get ready, I would go to Witherspoons and I would get my muffin or my meal and have that and a drink and stay there for several hours just to warm up. But during this time I started to get a cough and a sore throat. My sore throat meant that every time I talked, cold air would touch the back of my throat and I would cough, and that made it difficult for talking, which is probably a benefit for many people, but I didn't talk to many people anyway. So my cough's been around for a while and it refuses to bugger off. And I will just cough every now and then. So hopefully it doesn't disturb you too much, but I will cough a lot. So, about last Friday, and today is Saturday, as of up to this point of doing the video, I haven't eaten a proper meal. I can't swallow because swallowing is immensely painful. I think now, a week later, it's calmed down a little and I'm going to be trying to test myself to try and eat a little bit more of adult food, because my food has been set up the way my fridge is at the minute. So I'm going to turn you around and I'm going to show the shelf on my fridge that I have here up at the caravan and what I've got now. Let's get this turned around. That is trifle at the back. This is jelly and custard, strawberry mousse, chocolate mousse, yogurt. Down in the bottom I have lemon mousse, which I just got. I could barely eat grapes because they were still hard, so those are being blitzed up. I have more Greek style yogurt. I've been managing to eat soup, so I managed to get a more expensive soup with something in, which I'm able to eat. And I got 5 white mugs out of it because I put this in and then I fill it up with water and I put that in and it makes 5 mugs. So of course I have plenty of squirty cream because I can put that on the puddings. I have ham because I can eat corned beef but just corned beef, nothing more. I have my milk and my fruit juice. And last night I managed to eat 2 little pork pie bits, which took me quite a while. But I picked up some egg, free range egg and bacon thing. I will just eat that as it is. It's not going in sandwiches. I don't have any bread. Bread is just chocolate squid cube. Yeah, bread is just too heavy for us. I can so therefore my meals have been made up of porridge, but not thick. It has to have a lot of liquid for it. Soup, all the canned soups, mostly the watery ones I started off with, because when I swallowed it, heated up the pain in my throat, which is about about there. Is it? Oh no, it's about there. My pain moved, okay? It has the ability. It started off at the back of my throat, then it moved on to this forward side of my throat, then it got to there, and I think we got a flap here, have we? And then it went underneath it, and then it worked down. Then I threw up like nothing on earth, which was an amazing feat on the grounds that I hadn't really eaten anything. So I tried to throw up, and I went through the whole procedure of throwing up and nothing happened. Then I managed to eat a bit more food, and then the next day I threw up properly. And yeah, that's not really what you want to hear, is it? But my sore throat has just been messing me. I'm not coughing as much now when I talk, but I still get to the point where I do cough. My throat is so, it's like a dull pain at the minute. And that's why I'm hoping I'm going to be able to eat some more proper meals, because I haven't had a proper meal. My day has been made up of a yogurt, a tin of soup, a chocolate pudding. Is my lipstick vanishing off again? And maybe another chocolate pudding, or maybe another pudding of some description. That's why there's lots of different mixed ones, so I could have not the same thing over and over again. I have blended up some like smoothies with a yogurt and some fruit in it, and I can swallow that, but it hasn't been all that easy to sort of deal with that type of stuff. Let's see if we can get it. So yeah, it hasn't been good for me for the last 7 days. I walk past foods and I really, really want them, but I can't eat any of them because I can't swallow. And the bad thing is that the day when I found out I couldn't swallow, I was going out with my sister for dinner, and I ate half of my fish and chips because it was like I couldn't. The pain just constantly increased itself to a point where I'm going, I can't swallow anymore. It was taking ages to eat. So whatever food I get now, I'm going to have to get something that won't care if it's cold or is easy to warm up. I haven't had bread, I haven't had chips, I haven't had rice, as in proper rice, noodles, any of that. I've had a tin of spaghetti, and last night I managed a tin of beans and sausages, as well as that. See, I'm so hungry because now if I'm going to expel more energy walking around, I'm going to get tired if I don't eat enough. So I can smell them Chinese ribs. And that's a tester. That's going to be a test. I got some Chinese ribs, as you might have heard in the last one. I'm going to cook them up. The thing comes is that if I can't eat them all, or if I can't swallow after having one, they'll be cooked. So I'll plastic bag them and just stick them in the freezer until I can, and then just warm them up. So I don't want to open anything that will go bad or anything like that. So yep, I can eat tuna, but tuna by itself is immensely boring. But my meals have been immensely small. So I just need my throat to get rid of the silly pain in it. And then maybe I might stop coughing. And once I stop coughing, I might be able to eat proper food again. So yeah, it hasn't been good. Winter's been really bad. So until the next time, bye for now.
Next time.